your first team meeting in this room. You walk in here as your first-time head coach, 32 years old. What's going through your mind as you walk through those doors right up there?
I mean, just be yourself. That was it. I didn't have a speech. It was just like, come in there and let these guys at least try to know who you are.
Yeah.
And go from there. There wasn't really, a lot of people come in and they have like what their sayings are, what their plan's going to be. And I didn't really have all that. It was more like, okay, I want to go in and see the situation we're in, and I want to build relationships with the guys. So it was very, I think I kicked my shoes off because my heel in my shoe, I hate.
Yeah.
I'm a very comfortable guy. Yeah. I don't like wearing.
Got the Uggs on.
I got the Uggs on today. I like to be comfortable.
Yeah.
And I kicked my shoes off in the meeting. I think it threw people off.
Yeah.
That it was just, not a lot of just genuine. I would say that's what I wanted. I wanted to meet the guys in just in a genuine way, not I'm coming here to be your dictator. Because I'm coming here to try to build something with a group of people. And we're gonna have a lot of fun doing it.
Take me inside the first week on the job. What are the things that you identified or the things that you said, we have to do this and we have to do it right now?
Yeah, I thought we had to change kind of a standard of being early and bringing a pen to meetings and all these little things. I felt like we had to kind of set a very high standard for, and we had to kind of change a little bit of, just the comfort that people had in the building in terms of what they could or couldn't do. And then I thought we had to bring some energy.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, man, people weren't smiling around the building. Like there wasn't the genuine oh great, you get to walk into the building. Yeah. And when you live in Tempe and there's sunshine every day and people move here, and then your building is not a reflection of the town. I think there's a flaw there. Yeah. When I took over this job here, I said, you know what? We need to be a reflection of the city. Mm-hmm. This is a lifestyle city. Mm-hmm. If this is a city built on the Phoenix or the Waste Management Open that's happening right now, right? Car shows, Super Bowls being here, like Old Town Scottsdale. Yeah. If we're not building our brand in conjunction with where we live, then something's wrong. And that's excitement and smiling and happiness and fun. And that was kind of the vision was, I want to build our program in conjunction with what this city was built off of.
Your introductory press conference went viral just for your passion, your emotion, and knowing you, I would venture to say you probably didn't have that much prepared. That was just you being raw. What went into that press conference?
Like you just said, raw. I probably practiced my press conference to be the head coach at Arizona State, 2,000 times in the car. I kid you not. From when I was 19 to maybe even more. Yeah. I talk to myself. I'm a little crazy. So I would drive in the car and I would talk to myself about my press conference to be the head coach. And I got up there and nothing was my press conference that I talked about in the car. And it was just a raw emotion, seeing my family there, seeing somebody who was at my wedding, who was there. I didn't even know he was going to be there, but he's a local high school coach. Yeah. All that stuff was just like, whoa, this is a dream come true.
Yeah, that's awesome. I want to back up a little bit to, we'll talk about your career, but just how you actually got the Arizona State job. And so much of my viewership is football fans that are trying to see the inside part of the game or the sport that they haven't seen before. So what was the moment where you first realized that, hey, this may actually be attainable to get the head coaching job at Arizona State? And what was the process like? Like, take us through the inside process of interviews, conversations. What's it look like to actually get offered the head coaching job?
Yeah, for us, we were a really good football team over at Oregon at the time. Bo Nix was there. We were going on a really good tear offensively. Weeks 3. Throughout really the end of the year, even the last game we scored 30-something points. We were on a tear.
Rolling.
And I got a call when obviously they had a change here. I was like, okay, well, I'm an Arizona dude. Yeah. Like, we're on a tear. Yeah. If we keep winning, I got a chance at this thing. Mm-hmm. So I really let my agent do, I know it sounds very cliche, pretty much all the work. And I stayed like, hey, what's the best way to get this thing? That is to win, and that is to score. Yeah. And I put more time and more effort than I thought I could into those two things. because I knew if we had success, people want to hire success and winning. And I knew if we did that, I would have a strong chance to get it. And then there somewhere, one of the random days of the week, I think it was like week 9 or something, they asked to get on a phone call, and we got on a phone call for 30 minutes or something like that, or a Zoom for 30 minutes. And that was about it. But I didn't get offered the job until after the game. I literally got done with the game, and I literally had a contract, the last game signed, and we leave the game, we lose. I'm pissed off about it. Literally, I'm upset. I'm down there with Bo talking about the game. And I don't even have my phone yet. And I get to my phone, and it's like, Kenny Dillingham has accepted the head job. I didn't even know I got offered the head job. But I had an email in my that was like a contract that was signed. And I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
And they're like, plane's ready if you take it. And I'm like, holy cow. This is wild. My wife's there. My wife already knew before I knew.
Yeah.
It was just a very surreal thing to kind of just happen at one moment, the emotions of like, man, we just lost this game. Not only did we lose, I may have lost the opportunity to get this job. And then it's like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like,
That's
it's in your
crazy.
email 20 minutes later when I get back to my phone in my locker.
Yeah.
Like, you're going right now. So then I walked around the locker room, told all the guys, hey, like, I don't know if this is out yet, but like, I just got offered this job, got on a plane and flew out here.
Wow. I was going to ask you what the moment was like when you told your wife you got the job, but you're saying she knew before you even knew?
Yeah, she knew because it was during the game. I don't know what point of the game they sent her a contract or the agent. I really have never talked to her about, to be honest, the like dynamics of how that worked or what timing of it.
Yeah.
It was just a surreal. I knew I had a chance, and I knew like, man, I feel like I'm going to get this thing as long as we play well and go win. And we were winning there for so long in that game. Yeah. And I'm like, man, we're on it. They had a huge goal line stand, Oregon State hand. We ran G lead like 4 times in a row on the 4-yard line, and they just played great defense. Yeah. And it was just surreal, to be honest. It's hard to put into words that moment of, man, we lost. Not only did we lose the game, we're not playing the Pac-12 title. We could have played for the Final Four. Dang, I wanted this for our guys. And then it's like, I also could have lost the job that I wanted, something. And then it was like, whoa, that happened. Yeah. It was just a surreal situation.